Tony Shalhoub has played many iconic roles in his 40-year career, including a detective with OCD on the TV show Monk and an Italian chef in the movie Big Night. Most recently, he's starring in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which just finished its 4th season. Set in the 1950s and 60s, the show follows the journey of Miriam Maisel, a young woman who separates from her husband and starts a career as a stand-up comedian. Shalhoub plays her father, Abe Weissman. Take a look.
I am pursuing a career in stand-up comedy.
You what?
Abe.
This is outrageous. How could you do this, Miriam? What a secret to keep from your father.
Well, joining us now is Emmy, Tony, and Golden Globe winning actor Tony Shalhoub. Welcome to the show.
Thanks. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're so happy to have you. You were just nominated for your 12th Emmy, a major achievement, but you also are wrapping up The Marvelous Miss Maisel's 5th and final season. My goodness, how does it feel for you and the whole Maisel team being celebrated? But of course, we know, all good things have to come to an end.
Yeah, it's bittersweet, really. We're all going to miss it. I think I speak for everyone. We're all going to miss it a lot. It's just it's a really great ensemble. It's terrific writers, producers to work for. It's just kind of a dream job.
And your character, Abe Weissman, has had quite a journey. You started out as an esteemed professor at Columbia University with a lovely wife, happily married daughter. So tell us about Abe's journey and who he's become really over the course of the series.
Yes, well, when in the pilot, when all of this stuff happens to Midge, to Abe's and Rose's daughter, her life is just thrown into chaos, and she has to kind of reinvent herself, which was not easy for a woman, certainly of that period.
Right.
But there's been a ripple effect, and so all the upheaval that was caused by her life, getting thrown into turmoil, has had an effect certainly on my character. Started out in a very stable kind of position at Columbia, and now, after a number of seasons, he's wound up as a theater critic at the Village Voice, and a very unlikely position for him to have taken.
And we, of course, living through the pandemic. Miss Maisel, though, stays entrenched in an entirely different era. So what is it like for you, who lived through the 60s, to sort of step back into that world? I mean, the clothes, I particularly love them. The accessories, the classic cars, of course.
Yes, the clothes, the cars, just being in this time period. I was a kid during this period. But it brings it all back. I love doing a series like this where there's no cell phones, there's no personal computers, there's not all of that technology. The phones even in our apartments in the show they're not even cordless. They're hanging on a wall.
A simplicity to it, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So the final season of The Marvelous Miss Maisel is coming soon. I'm sure that you can't give away any spoilers, but is there anything that you can share that you want fans to look forward to?
Well, as strange as it sounds, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, I think the 5th season is just going to completely outdo the first 4. What's interesting about one season ago, we moved from the late 1950s into the 1960s. So there's this entire cultural shift going on in the country, and the show reflects that transition. And now I just feel like season 5 is going to be, the one that people are really, really going to remember.
I can actually see your excitement. Good for you. And before you go, of course, you also starred in the critically acclaimed series Monk. Sort of combined comedy with mystery, following an ex-police officer turned detective with OCD. Any chance that Monk maybe gets rebooted in some form?
Well, actually, it's interesting you asked that. We're having conversations about that. I think there's something in the works. It's been 13 years almost since we wrapped that show, and I'm kind of fascinated. Just really, really curious to see what it'll be like to revisit it.
Oh, lots of good things coming your way. Tony, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
All right, and the first 4 seasons of The Marvelous Miss Maisel are available on Prime Video.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.